Welcome to Yippee Namaste Yoga with Cheryl Crawford and the students from Fernbank Elementary School in Atlanta, Georgia. It's time for yoga where we tune into ourselves, practice moving with our breath, and end each gathering with a Yippee Namaste. Yippee means joy, and it is our right to feel joy. Namaste means the goodness in me sees the goodness in you. When we tune into our inner joy, we're able to sense that light inside and see it in others as well. So get real, get ready. We're heading into the studio. So unroll your mat, sit comfortably. Yoga is ready to start.
Hi, and welcome to Yippee Namaste. Today we celebrate orange and the energy center that represents orange. It's right below our belly button, and when it's balanced, we feel able to handle change and we're able to transition, and it's really creative and bright and feeling just invigorated. That's the orange. It's the element of water. And today I have Jack here to help teach us all about the poses that go with the orange color. Along with Jack from Fernbank Elementary, we have Audrey, Anaya, Zoe, Sasha, Brooklyn, Alexis, and Albert. Please place one hand at your heart and one hand today right below your belly so you feel that energy center. Close your eyes if you can. See if you can imagine the color orange right there, and it's bright and beautiful. I invite you to tune in to the sound of the singing bowl. When you don't hear the sound anymore, please open your eyes. Take a full breath in to prepare. Breathe out to get more settled. May our practice help us feel playful and comfortable. May we be stimulated to find the mental activity to help us with our creativity.
So keep your hands right where they are. Close your eyes again. Just take deep breaths and focus on the color orange. Imagine it just flowing through you. Prepare to begin your flow.
Stand at the top of your mat.
Place your hands by your hips and shoot your hands up to the sky and grab the positive energy that's up there and just grab it and pull it down as if it's one of the heaviest things you've ever pulled down, and bring it to your stomach for energy. And now shoot your hands back up and grab that energy and bring it to your heart so you have energy to bring you through your day. And once you've placed that energy there, shoot your hands back up and grab more of that energy as much as you can, and just bring it down as hard as you can and bring it to your head. Let that energy allow you to think clearly and go with the flow.
And bring it back up. Exhale. Take a full breath in. Grab it. It's like 200 pounds. It's really heavy. Show your muscles. Breathe it in and bring it where in your body you need that creative energy so you can go with the flow. See where your hands are going. Where do you need that? Exhale. Stretch it back up. One more. Full breath in. Bring it where you need it. Maybe in your throat so you can express yourself. Maybe in your mind again, your belly, maybe your armpits so your armpits can feel like you're expressing from there. Exhale. Good. Place one hand on your heart, one hand below your belly.
Fold down to forward fold, and grab your shins. think of a time when you were angry and you just didn't really have enough control of yourself, and you might have said something mean or that you didn't really mean. And stomp to the back of your mat like you've just been sent to your room. Stomp to the front. Now, sit back and down like you're in a chair. Bring your hands by your ears. And on the count of 3, push your hands forward and make a grunting sound, like you're slamming the door. 3, 2, 1.
Good. Let's do that one more time. Fold forward. Take hold of anywhere on your legs. Feel your legs. Bring to mind a time where you weren't able to express how you were feeling and you got sent to your room because you weren't expressing your real feelings. Stomp again as loudly as you can. Make your legs really loud. Try to put all of those feelings of frustrations into your leg. Stomp to the front of your mat as loud as you can. There you go, legs loud. Sit back and down, bring your hands here. When you get to your door, you're gonna slam it and say, ugh, from right below your belly, releasing any of those emotions that are stuck. 1, 2, 3, and fold forward, touch the floor. Good work.
Squat down and bring your heels together, keeping your hands on the floor. Shoot your basement up and look down at your knees. Just come up and try to allow yourself to stay like positive. Just like bring your basement up like to the sky, to the sun, so that you're just like when you're positive. Now bring your basement back down, look forward, stay grounded, and shoot back up towards the sky, towards the sun. Bring your basement back down, keep looking forward, and shoot back up towards the sky, towards the clouds, to the rest of the universe, towards all the planets, to the stars, and come back down.
Good. Root your hands. See if you can keep your heels together and up. That's tricky. If not, just lower them down. But if you can, press your heels together. Full breath in, straighten your legs. See how much you can straighten your legs with your heels together and up. Look at your knees. This is called get up. It wakes up the back of our legs. Sit back and down, squat down as you exhale. And one more like that. Full breath in. Straighten your legs, pull your heels in. Make your back of your legs as straight as you can. Do you feel the back of your legs? Yes. Exhale, squat down. Why would you want to feel the back of your legs? It's actually connected, that energy, to our brain, and it helps wake our brain up. It helps us with creativity and feel that brightness of orange. You feel it? Yeah, and you can put orange, you can wear orange. Like if you're not feeling creative, you can wear orange like we are.
Step both of your feet back into downward dog, into table, and bring your knees down to table. Bring your right arm to the top of your left thigh. Now, raise your knees up off the ground. Now lower your arm and switch to the other side. Lower your try not to whine like you're in a pack, like you're with your pack of dogs. Just like how you're in downward dog, and just like how you used to be in downward dog, but now you're a big strong wolf and you're just with your pack of dogs. Try not to whine, and since you're with everyone. Lower your hand again. And lower your elbows down to the ground, keeping your knees off the ground. Bring your hands together in front of you and look forward. Make clicking sounds like a dolphin, just like the name of this pose.
Good. Keep your hands really rooted. Keep your forearms down. Get really friendly like a dolphin. Dolphins have such bright energy. There you go. And lower down into table, please.
Now that you're in table, raise your right arm in front of you and raise your left leg up behind you. Lower it down. Lower your arm and your leg down, and switch to the opposite side, left and right. Your left arm and your right leg.
This is called Because I Said So. So see how much you can stretch. Like you're shaking the hand of somebody, but they're kind of far away, and lean your back leg back as well. There you go. Come back to table. Lift your right leg up again behind you. This time bend your knee. Bring your left arm up and to the side, and see if you can hold on to your foot, which is tricky. If not, just keep it right where it is. If you have your foot, press your foot back and stretch your belly forward. If you fall out, you fall out. But see if you can look at something not moving. See if you get a stretch in that part of our body that can get stuck when we don't express our feelings. Lower your knee down and switch sides. So take full deep breaths. Make your breath as smooth as you can. Look at something not moving so that you have the balance. See how to place your back foot. Some of you it'll be curling your toes under. For some of you it'll be flat with your toenails. See what works for you. And come back to table. And lie down on your back with your feet facing inside.
Make your feet pointed like a candlestick and raise your feet into the air, just like a candlestick, straight, and wiggle your toes like the fire on the top of the candlestick.
Lower your hips down. See if you can lower your hips down and get your legs as straight as you can. This is called lighten up. If you need to, you can bring your legs apart, but you can also bring your hands underneath your hips. Make your legs as steady as you can.
Raise your hips so that you're looking at your knees, and place your hands on your back.
For plow. Keep your head steady. Try not to look around. Keep the back of your head steady, your chin level, and bring your toes as far back as you can. This is a really helpful pose when you're feeling sad and you just don't want to feel sad anymore, or you're feeling sad and you want to be able to be sad. This is a pose for you, but over time it helps release a lot of that sadness where we can get stuck. Because sadness is water, the energy of water. Good.
Lower your feet back down to the ground so that you're laying down. Bend your knees so that you can lay your feet on the ground, just flat. Now, place your hands under your hips and raise your hips up to the sky. This pose is called bridge, and it allows you to just get over those obstacles that stop you from moving on with your day and being happy.
You can interlace your fingers if you wish, bringing your palms together. Bring your shoulders up and in and up and in, so the front opens, your throat opens. Your throat is the bridge between your heart and your mind, where you express all the creativity from the energy below your belly. So feel below your belly, feel your throat opening. And as you exhale, lower your hips down. Prepare for fish.
Let your legs lay straight on the ground, and raise your chest using your head to prop it up. place your hands down by your side, and open up your throat by stretching out your chest and just stretching out like a fish.
You make with your mouth, make a fish mouth. You can have your legs, express your legs as you wish. For your tail, it could be straight. You can have your feet together and your knees apart. You could have your legs up. And slowly lower down, come to the back of your head. Bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Just feel that. It's a big opener.
Hug your knees into your chest and rock and roll up to a sitting position, still hugging your knees in. Try to balance on your basement while rubbing your feet and your hands together. Feel the energy between your hands and your feet, and just let that heat, that energy, just course through your body as you're making it.
Really nice. Okay, and lower down. Which poses you think are tricky that we could work on as with partners?
I think that we could work on no whining and fish.
No whining and fish? Okay, please find a partner and one of you come to table. No whining is tricky because when we say bring your hand over to the opposite hip, sometimes we do it this way and it's confusing, the opposite. It's really good for our brain when we do this though. Okay, so if you're in table, take your left hand and bring it to the outside of your right hip. And partners, help your friends if left and right is tricky. Yeah, and then grab hold of your hip. The other tricky thing is you're about to lift your knees up in a moment, and it's a balancing. So we call this no whining because you're doing so much. Your mind and your body's doing so much connecting that it's impossible to whine in this pose. Do any of you guys ever whine?
Yes.
Yeah, we all kind of do it. Whining is leaking out energy. We don't want to leak our energy. We want to contain our energy. So let's see how you do. Curl your toes under, lift your knees. To make it more accessible and manageable, you can bring your feet in a little bit, or you can bring them apart from each other. You can also keep your knees bent. With your palm, slide down from your hip all the way down as far down as you can, maybe even your ankle, and then look underneath your armpit, twist.
What does your armpit smell like?
My disgusting deodorant.
Really? Your disgusting deodorant?
Yes.
Okay.
Come back down to table and switch sides. What does your armpit smell like? You want to be able to smell your armpit and see what's happening in there. When you're ready, lift your knees and slide your hand down, twisting, daring to smell your armpit. Calling out what it smells like in there. Your armpit is the exhaust pipe of your brain.
It doesn't smell that bad.
It's also the cave of your heart.
It smells wet.
Come back down to table and switch partners. And if you don't have a partner, that's okay. You try both of these. Okay, so fish. Fish can be tricky because it's like, how do we get to the top of our head without lifting our hips up? That's tricky. So if you have a partner, your partner can take their hand and slide it underneath your back and bring it to right behind your heart. Interestingly enough, our heart tends to get, especially the back of our heart, tends to get contracted when we don't express their feelings with orange, and we want to be able to lift that up and open it up. So partners, lift the back of your heart up, and for some of you it'll feel okay to come to the top of your head. For some of you, maybe not, to stay at the back of your head. But lift your chest up. And when our heart is open and our lungs are open like that, it's easier to breathe. And the deeper our breath is, the easier it is to tap into our creativity and feel that awakeness and feel all right. Good. Gently slide your hand away from your partner. Nice work. And lower down. Okay. Let's go through the flow one last time. And what helps us is going through the flow, focusing on transitions from one to the other. Because do you guys find that we tend to wind during transitions? Like when you're going from one activity to the other activity is when we start to get whining. Like we don't want to stop doing something. Is that what happens?
Yes.
Yeah? So if we can make our transition smooth and like our transition between a pose, give it the same attention that you would in a pose, okay? So that, like, if something happens, like you're playing a game or you're reading or you're doing something fun with your friends and the grown-up says, okay, now it's time to go eat Brussels sprouts, instead of whining about it, we're like, okay, and we breathe through it, and yeah, maybe we go, yeah, and we make that transition smoother. Is that not a thing? Does no one not say, let's go eat Brussels sprouts?
I never say that.
No, it doesn't happen?
Never gonna happen.
Okay, well, you never know. All right, so let's see. Let's come to our top of our mat.
Brussels sprouts. Oh, joy.
And let's start seated with just breathe. Here's what helps us, all of us, is if we have a mantra inside and we can say it out loud, we can whisper it, or we can say it to ourselves. And we'll do all three in each pose. So let's come back to just breathe. One hand at your heart, one hand at your belly. Close your eyes if you can. As you breathe in, say, rising, new light. Say new light, actually, like it's a new light, like the sun. And as you exhale, say all right.
All right.
Okay, as you breathe in, say new light.
New light.
Breathe out, all right.
All right.
Whisper, inhale, new light. All right. Say it in your mind. That's the next pose. Wake up.
Let's come to standing, and we are going to be doing Wake Up Mountain. So, inhale, shoot your arms up. New light.
New light. All right. Whisper. New light. All right. To yourself. Good. One hand at your heart, one hand at your belly.
Now, forward fold and grab your shins. As you stomp to the back of your mat, say new light, and as you stomp to the front of your mat, say all right. New light. All right.
Sit back and down. Ready? We'll say new light as you press your hands back. New light and slam. All right. Let's do it in a whisper. Fold forward, hold on to your shins, stomp. Stomp to the front. Hands here. New light. All right. One last time, stomp. And say it to yourself. New light. Stomp to the front. Say, all right. Back. Say it to yourself. New light. All right. And fold forward. Get up.
Squat down. And as you bring your basement up and look down at your knees, say new light. Inhale.
New light.
And as you come down, say exhale and say all right.
All right. And whisper. Lift up.
New light.
Squat down.
All right.
Last one.
Now say in
silent.
your head.
Okay. Come back to table.
Now we're going to do no whining, and so first we need to stretch our right arm under our bodies into our left thigh. Now raise your knees off the ground and inhale and say new light.
New light.
Exhale, all right.
All right.
And switch sides. We'll just do this one time. New light. All right. Lower down to your forearms. Place your hands as you wish, either hands like this or interlace for dolphin. Just one time. Inhale, forward.
Knees off the ground.
Knees off the ground. New light. All right. Come down onto your knees. Bring your feet forward. Lie on your back. Lift your legs up.
Lift your legs up in front of you and make them straight. Say, as you inhale, say new light again. New light.
Light.
Exhale, all right.
All right.
Bring your feet back behind you for plow.
Inhale, new light.
Keep your head steady.
Light.
Exhale, all right.
All right.
Rock your feet back down for bridge. Lift your hips. Lift up. Lift your hips up. New light. Lower your hips down. All right. One more time. Lift them up. New light. Lower down. All right. Fish.
Raise your chest. Support it with your head. Inhale, new light.
Light.
And exhale, all right.
All right.
Good. Rub your hands together. Rub your feet together.
So balance on your basement.
New light. All right. Lie on your back.
So now that you're laying down your mat, close your eyes and try not to get distracted. Put your hand right on the space right below your belly button and put your other hand on your heart. Focus on the place, focus on your bottom hand. Focus right at that space. Imagine orange flooding that area of your body. As you're doing this, think about the joy of orange, the youth of orange, the creativity of orange, and the flexibility of orange. Imagine the sun rising on the horizon just as your belly rises of each breath, bringing new opportunities, a new day, a new hope. Let that feeling fill your belly, your heart, your mind, and let that hope carry you through your day. Rock back up to a sitting position.
Place your hands together in front of your heart. Tune into yourself once more. Notice how you feel. May the longtime sun shine upon you. May all love surround you. And the pure light within you guide your way on.
Thank you for joining us on this practice today. Namaste.